Now.
Hello everybody, welcome to the kitchen. I'm here with some traditional Icelandic food and we're kind of going to go over them one by one and everybody's going to have a taste. We got the easy stuff, we got some smoked whale over here. That just tastes really, really nice. It's really smoky and it's really good. Then we have what's called, like directly translated, liver sausage, and it's like, it's kind of like sausage, but it's not. It's a bit weirder. Here we have blood pudding, which is, yeah, as you could guess, it's kind of pudding made out of blood. Then we go over here and we have some dried fish. It's beaten out with a hammer and slightly salted, which is really good. And then we get to the more extreme stuff. As you can see here, we have a boiled sheep's head. And this actually has this should have the eye in it. No, they appear to have removed the eye in this one, but usually they have the eye in them, and the eye is the best part. You save that for the last, and then the tongue as well. And I like personally to find out if the sheep had a nickname. Then we go here, and this is sheep's head jam. So that's sheep's head just put into some jelly. And that, like, people just eat this with the fork, and that's pretty good.
But you can see it looks like ears.
No, it's not ears. It's actually just the meat, like right underneath the skin, and it's good meat. It's good meat.
And there's teeth and
eye
rolls and
it's smiling. So so here we have now we go over to the ram testicles. That have been pickled, and that's a true delicacy. And then finally, probably the best known thing here, and that's the shark. And like, I'll give you that. Even though it's in a can here, it smells pretty bad. It does smell bad, but I personally like it a lot. Like the taste of it. It's pretty strong, and it's like pretty like, yeah, but it's good. Yeah. I kind of like it. So I don't know, where do you want to begin? Do you want to begin easy side or hard side?
I don't want to do any of it.
Well,
really okay, I'll do all of it except for this.
Except for the sheep's head.
Oh, the sheep's head is easy.
But Steve is like super sad that you're not going to eat his face.
I can't eat something that is smiling at me.
It's not smiling, it's kind of sad actually.
God,
yeah,
no.
it's not really a smile.
No, it's not.
So I don't know. This is actually like the easiest thing. This is just kind of like, yeah, the tongue is the best part. That's actually the truth. It's like the softest meat, and it's really good. So like, could you maybe get me a fork, as Jim said, so we could scoop some of this out here. Like got some leftover brain. No, I'm kidding. It's not brain.
No, it's not brain.
But yeah. So. This pretty much identical, but this is actually really, really good meat, and not a lot of people across the world kind of utilize this meat in the same way that Icelandic people did.
They were too busy vomiting.
So this is actually, they cinch it and then boil it.
Yes, so it takes a little bit of work, and
but the meat is really tender. It's really soft meat. The cheeks and chewing muscles, they're really
bit messy,
soft.
But you just kind of scrape this out here.
I'll take a bite of that. I'm kind of hungry.
I'd just like to say that, like, there's 3 people here who are from an island full of crazy people, and there's 2 normal people here.
It's pretty good.
And there's a large difference in our responses.
So yeah, this is the tongue, as you can see here, and then it has some of the meat and the muscle kind of down below it. So anyone for tongue?
I'll try some of the.
You guys can have some tongue. I don't want to take away from your favorite snacks.
You want some tongue?
Yes.
Like that. Yeah. All right. We'll split the tongue.
Bite it off. Just
yeah.
bite
There you go.
Like.
This is actually like.
It's not bad. It's like.
It's pretty good.
Tastes a bit like boiled lamb, actually.
Yep.
Surprisingly.
I mean, it's the same thing.
I don't know what it tastes like. I don't know what boiled lamb tastes like.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing with the rest.
Boiled lamb is actually really nice.
The rest of this meat. I mean,
like
it's just
the jaw somehow.
Yeah. You
the
get
outside
to that.
of the jaw, the back end of it is like that's where the big bites are, and it's really good.
Yeah. So now we've kind of covered that.
You kind of seen how that works.
So next we're just gonna go to like this in jelly.
This is actually really good. So this is just the bits of the head that have been like just torn off and put into jelly. And it's a simple dish. And like to note, there's no spices in this. This is like not This is not
So here you go.
This is not a complex dish.
Yes.
It's just a
This is
bunch of random bits of meat off the hat. It's like hat jam. There's some versions of this in
taste
different
it. It's not bad. I mean, it isn't bad. That's actually like.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
It does taste good.
And it's just like lamb and a little bit of jelly.
There's no salt. There's no pepper.
It is good.
There's no spices, but it tastes good.
I really prefer not to. I'll eat some of the things on here.
You can also get the sour version of this. So where they take these things and they put them in lactic acid and they turn completely white and translucent, and that's when it starts tasting like
kind of
something you don't really want to taste. It's awful. It's really awful.
So this is blood pudding. So it has like a bunch of leftover meat from various parts and blood. And then it's kind of they have it harped inside these intestine pouches.
Yeah.
And this is actually like this doesn't taste bad at all.
This is
I promise you it doesn't taste bad.
Could you have if you had just told me it was like blood and pudding?
Yes,
like
it's blood and pudding.
And there's no like
it's blood and
you
pudding.
shouldn't. If you're trying to sell this, I'm gonna have a little bit of this. It's cold as well, which
Let's
is
do this.
It's good.
Which is like sometimes they cook this. Yes.
One of the ways.
People in the UK, this I'm hoping tastes like bovril because it's basically the same thing.
So one way that
it
people
tastes a
in
little
Iceland
off.
eat this
It smells a little off. I mean,
to put this on a pan and fry it
some sugar.
and sprinkle sugar on it.
And that's
it's
actually super good.
Pretty
Yes,
decent.
it's really good.
It's quite bland.
Yeah. But like the flavor comes out when you cook it.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with this thing here. This is kind of this without the blood.
No.
This is the texture.
It's because there's so much fat in it. There's like these lumps of animal fat in it. And
nope.
And
I had some of the blood pudding, didn't like that.
It's similar. It's similar in a lot of ways.
I've been tricked.
No. Yeah. Yes.
This is like liver sausage. Lots of liver and stuff.
I've been tricked into eating this stuff before.
Yes, that's fine.
And I was really drunk. And it sort of covered it up.
Oh yeah, all right. Now we're gonna go into like the easy mode before we end on like the pickled ram testicles and shark.
What is this? This actually looks good.
This looks good.
So just grab a little bit of this. This is smoked whale.
Oh, that sounds good.
So that's
that tastes
really
insanely good. Like I've been snacking on this since I came here, and like this is actually really good.
This tastes like
it's like smoky and
really
like,
smoky.
It's like smoked lamb almost.
Yeah,
it's soft. That's what I like about it.
And it's it's like really soft. I know.
When you see a piece of red meat like this that hasn't been cooked, you expect it to be a little chewy.
Yes, like I discovered earlier.
This is like.
It's pretty good actually.
Yeah,
that's actually like super good. This is like I could eat this all day long. This is like amazingly good actually.
It's really strong though.
It is.
Yeah,
it's really smoky.
The smoky flavor is strong, but you can tell that it's good whale because it doesn't have the really fatty flavor. It's just
this is pretty easy mode.
Clean meat.
This is
really
easy mode.
Meat.
This is some dried fish.
This is actually it's harðfiskur.
Yes.
Actually, this is one of my favorite foods, and this is really expensive stuff because I mean it's quality fish that's dried and beaten down, and it's really like the kilo of this is really expensive.
Yeah, it's like.
It's good with
is
butter.
it?
Yes, it's really good with butter.
Yeah.
I usually eat it like without butter though, but it is really good with butter.
I don't like it that much without butter, but
so this can be like everything from wolfish to haddock and cod, and it's
the thing that gets me is there's like
it's awesome.
There's like clearly like really good parts of the strip and then less good parts of the strip.
Yeah, what you do is like you take one of these typically and you just have some butter at room temperature, and then you just use the fish to scoop up like a bunch of butter, and then you're basically eating like a spoonful of butter with each bite.
Yes,
it's the best. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful.
For the Americans in the audience, it's a lot like chicken jerky or like fish jerky.
Yeah.
So now,
oh wait, what is this terrible?
This is something I have never eaten in my life.
Oh, I'm not gonna eat this. I know exactly what this is. I'm not eating it.
This is sheep's bones.
This is ram testicles.
Yes.
I've never eaten this in my life.
You have eaten this?
Yeah, at Thoroughblood.
Okay, and it's not that bad.
No, this is horrible. It's just...
Live on air, bro eats...
I heard... I have to interrupt because the auction for Carker's hats has started. Okay. So if you want one of the hats, send your offer to Falcon's inbox and specify
real vomit.
CCP Falcon. It's CCP Falcon, and specify the amount in the subject line so we know what you're bidding on. And you have to have the plaques and be willing to fork them out soon after the event. You will get either of the hats. Nobody gets to pick. Just if you want one of them, really unique stuff, handmade by one of our amazing devs, get some.
Yeah, so these are pickled ram testicles.
Jesus.
Pro tip, I just smelled it. You shouldn't smell it.
It smells a little sour, but...
smells a little sour.
Guys, $180,000 towards the relief fund. This is the pinnacle of Icelandic delicacy.
No, that's probably the shark.
Yeah, okay, that's probably this, yeah.
But
I'm gonna eat the shark. I'll eat the shark.
Yes, well, cheers and shark for 180 grand.
I've never had this in my life. I've gone to like...
Me neither, actually.
If I was to eat this, I would legit vomit on the ground. I would just
never
projectile vomit.
It's no problem.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, and let's go.
The texture
Well,
is it's all in the texture. It's always the... It's always the texture. Just don't think about what it is.
That's like saying don't think about purple elephants.
That was actually really, really bad.
Yeah, that was actually like, this actually tastes like absolute crap. This is like the worst tasting thing in the world. And on top of it, it's really disgusting. What it is.
I must say,
maybe we should just shave your hair because that apparently turns you into a badass.
I must say that.
Yes.
Man.
Yes.
All right, I'll do this.
That's
now we're reaching.
Like this is how I expected
already.
balls to taste.
Yeah.
That's
fuck. I almost said the bad word on TV because of it.
Here's the thing.
A PG-13 stream.
Wow, that was horrendous. That was.
Here's the thing about shark. Here's the thing about the shark. Is like, the shark meat is like real like come on. I know like it's from a normal meat part of the shark.
Yes.
And then just like raw chemicals are added.
No, they aren't added.
No.
It breaks down. It
Okay.
breaks down into.
It ferments in its own pee.
Yes.
Well, like
Basically,
but pea is sterile. But like, see, these other ones are like labeled like as like assorted meats. Like, and I know what the Icelandic definition of assorted meats are. It's like anything. By the way, you still have to eat the eye out of that.
No, there is no eye.
Oh, there is no eye.
It was weird. It made me super
probably
sad.
a one-eyed
So
sheep.
guys,
Yes.
once again,
So what?
Do we have any Brennivin?
So I just have to tell you about
unfortunately
this. Like when you bite into this, it's like jello-y and it's kind of innocent at first, but after like chew number 3, the ammonia just hits your nose. It just like springs right up your nose and it like tears you up and makes you gag a little bit. It's really, really bad.
throw up a little bit in your mouth.
And it's kind of like you never know how strong it is. It's always bad, but sometimes it's absolutely rancid and it's really random. So
guys, cheers.
Cheers.
cheers to you guys. And yeah, let's just do it.
Thanks for everybody.
Wow, this is actually soft.
Yeah, I really like this.
That wasn't bad at all.
That wasn't like I'm gonna have
Okay,
another
I've
one.
had worse, but
Yeah, I actually quite like this.
Just when I have to swallow it whole.
This is actually.
Yeah, I mean, I
Did mine once and then swallowed it.
I
It's
almost
fine.
vomited when I had this. I didn't like that.
this
but
is not good food. This is like chewy and stringy
like this.
and jello-y and
This is Icelandic delicacy, Garth.
I like it.
it's
So I
It's
mean,
amazing. It's probably pretty healthy food. I mean, it's like it's lean meat with
Ammonia.
With ammonia.
yes,
Yeah.
the ammonia.
Who doesn't like some ammonia?
So does anybody want to follow that up with some smoked whale or something?
I want some whale.
Whale.
Yeah, I mean, I like if no one objects, I'm gonna throw this away
Yeah, okay.
because like
I'm not gonna
I just didn't like it, but the rest I'm happily gonna eat.
Throw it into the wall. Balls to the wall.
So
Do you know what this makes me really want some more of? Pizza.
I don't know, like what do we have lined up next?
But seriously, to describe this to the foreigners who've had to you guys who've had shark when you come to Iceland, this was
gonna wash my hands real quick.
really soft. It was like
Wasn't the
smell
worst.
isn't overwhelming at all.
It's not the worst I've had.
Oh, mimic.
It's not the worst I had, but I gagged a little bit anyway, because it's like the ammonia really messes me up.
It was just the chewy thing, and it was a slight tinge of ammonia.
Yeah.
If we'd had some brenniwine, I could happily eat like
you know what? I think my girlfriend is going to kill me when I come home, and I smell like garlic and shark.
But like,
and you've eaten nothing but raw.
Well, at least it wasn't anything like CCP Carker's and CCP Batik's cooking. So we can be thankful for that.
We're waving goodbye to a brave GM Sid, who had, what was it, 6 hours of tattoo work done?
Yeah,
that's
6 hours.
Sitting.
In one sitting, that's brave. He's been tortured for 6 hours straight.
Yes.
But he has a really cool tattoo, a really cool one.
He's been tortured for 6 hours straight. Also, he got a tattoo.
Here.
We have a separate torture department here at CCP. It's like waterboarding and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna throw this away.
There's gonna be CCP Logi Pro is gonna go and play some Dust.
Yep.
And then we are going to be setting up for the paintball event.
We have some other stuff to do first.
And we have some.
No.
We have to finish the danger game.
I sense CCP Dolan is trying to stall. He's trying to buy time.
I think he doesn't realize that the more he stalls, the more we collect.
Yes, the more we collect, the more paintballs his body will endure.
Stop confronting me with logic.
So
thanks to everyone. We're going to go over to Logi Pro.
Thank you. This has been amazing, and we're going to switch to Logi Pro while we set up for the paintball. Keep bidding on those hats. Keep bidding on those hats.